live yet.
It shows that we are.
Oh, yeah, we're there.
Okay, let's see if we can get this thing to work right. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, it would help if I hit the button. This app is such bullshit.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, so we're back for another episode of Manny and Jacky Get Wrecked. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit sick here. Streamlabs is absolute bullshit. The transitions are slow as fuck, so... let's jump into it. What's up, Jacky?
Not much. Just... It's another wonderful Thursday night on our every other week visitation that we get together. So,
yeah, it's always fun though. And today's kind of special because tomorrow we're gonna have kind of a live episode at our show at the Meek.
Yep.
So you get us twice this week, and maybe we'll do a special intro before we jump on. We're gonna be the first band to play. Do you have the address offhand for the Michiana Education Arts Center?
I can get it.
I should know this. Dom's gonna be pissed.
It's
1165
Edwardsburg Avenue, Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah, so head over to 1165 Edwardsburg Avenue in Elkhart tomorrow around 6 o'clock. We're the first band. We're gonna take stage around 7. We might be the second band. I don't know if we're going to have Henry play first or not. Dead End on Sarah. There are some other great bands playing with us, though. You have to give me just a second here because...
You need me to grab those two? So
yeah, why don't you grab those two? I'm sorry. This is definitely an off week, man. Like I was telling you in the green room before we started, I lost an entire day sleeping, so whatever this sickness is that's going around is bullshit, but it ain't gonna stop the fucking rock show.
Right? No, still gotta play. So tomorrow it'll be Dead End on Sarah, the Foley's Left of Dead, Tijuana Tsunamis.
Another, I think they're a wrestling punk band. So let's give them a run for their money.
And then Batshit Bill.
Oh, and there's also Misunderstood. Come out of Richmond. They're friends with the Steves. It's another great Richmond band coming our way. Richmond, Indiana produces some really awesome fucking punk bands. Yeah, the Steves are by far one of my favorite bands that we've played with and gotten to hang out with at other shows. So really enjoy those guys.
Yeah, they were at the Riot Room, right?
Is that what it was called? Yeah, in southern Indiana there.
Yeah. I think it was Riot Room because Doom Room is in Lafayette.
Yeah.
Riot Room is in some dude's basement.
Which was really awesome.
Dude, it was, yeah. It was a really good setup.
Oh, it's Fred Marlowe, and he is on the Punk Rock Night Chopped Liver podcast tonight, so...
Oh, nice.
That's pretty awesome. I think it's Chopped Liver, or it might just be the Punk Rock Night podcast. I don't know. It's going on right now, too, so we're competing.
Right.
What was that a shot of?
This is a Old Smoky apple pie.
Old Smoky. I am sadly just drinking orange juice.
I'm drinking orange juice with you too. I mean, blood orange.
Well, that's a little bit better. I'm just drinking straight mixers.
What do you got in that Smirnoff?
No, there's no alcohol.
Sudafed.
I wish. At this point, I mean, arsenic, strychnine, anything. It's nice to be back here, though, on our show.
We got a question. Why doesn't anyone play Southern Indiana?
I'm not seeing it. Is that on our
Facebook? Yep.
Why doesn't anyone ever play Southern Indiana? I don't know. We're going to be kind of close to Southern Indiana. We're going to be in Louisville at the Air Devils Inn in Louisville on April 5th. I don't know why we've never tried to play Evansville. It just might be a thing. It's hard for us to get there on a Friday night.
Right.
But I don't think we've ever looked into that market either.
Like,
we probably should.
Yeah.
But I mean, at that point, like Evansville, but then there's, Louisville is right there and it's bigger.
Right.
And a different market. So that's
and we know some bands down there too, so in Louisville. So it's
yeah. And the Vibrolas down there are fucking awesome.
Yes, check out the Vibrolas.
Like, highly recommend. They're a great, like, big black 454 rock and roll punk band. Like, just fucking awesome. Super nice people.
So, I'm going to butcher this name. Lamacicos, maybe? I don't know. In Evansville, they're doing punk and core shows, so we should check that out.
Lamasco's in Evansville. Okay.
There you go. My English is amazing.
Oh, this is Nick Skits. He posts on our stuff for comments, shows love all the time. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Nick? We're going to have to get down there.
Lamasco. There we go. Lamasco.
I think when I was I think it was Brain Dead, we drove to Evansville once for a show. And that's when I think Evansville at the time had a punk rock night. And we did that. So it was like the circuit there where Indy had one, Evansville and Louisville. And I think South may have been at the same time that Bill Finn was running South Bend's. But yeah, it's definitely, we're trying to expand where we're going more. We have a sort of big thing that just happened for the band. Professor Payne mugged an old lady and stole her short bus, and he pinned a bunch of handicapped children. It has a ramp in it, which is really cool. So we'll be riding in style and all together, which has been one of our struggles. So
yeah, and we have room. The thing is with that is we have room for probably all of our gear with what he's thinking about building there in the back.
Oh no, there's already room for all the gear in it. I mean, I've did some tour management for Nowhere USA out of Boston, and I helped them in their Midwest tour. And had a short bus around the same size. We had, I think, 8 motherfuckers in there comfortably with beds and all the gear and all the merch.
Right.
So that thing will more than haul us.
The best part of that, though, is the fact that in every state, unless it's a dry county, we can drink.
As long as the driver has that license.
Yep.
Oh, man. So I can never escape work. So all day, I was trying to take the day off sick. And I have a fairly high-level job, which comes with a lot of problems.
Yep.
But all day, these motherfuckers would not leave me the fuck alone as I'm trying to take a nap. I have 800 messages on Teams. So I finally wake up.
Do you want me to come over and just like do it for you during the day? Just
Dude, you should. That would be fucking hilarious.
just, just be like, have you tried resetting your computer?
You know, I wish the problem was that simple. When you get at the level I'm at, it's more like, oh great, something on one of the actual like management systems fucked up, or you're just an idiot and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And most of the time, it's just me, an idiot, me being an idiot, not knowing what I'm doing. Speaking of idiots, let's filter off into wrestling.
Okay.
Did you happen to catch SmackDown?
Yeah, I caught the monologue.
Did you catch the 40 minutes of absolute garbage that The Rock put out?
It, for being the most electrifying entertainer in sports entertainment, that was the least electrifying monologue I've ever heard him speak. And I'm a huge Rock fan.
Like,
dude, since I was a kid.
I want to take a nap for one.
Yeah.
Like 40 fucking minutes. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But then to fuck up your shoot on Seth Rollins.
Multiple times.
Clown shoe emoji. Clown emoji. Clown emoji shoe. Dude, get the fuck out of here with that shit. What happened to you? I think the steroids finally hit his brain.
Is it that, or do you think he was just all sorts of rocked on his tequila?
You know what I think it is he's trying so hard to bring back the Attitude Era, and he's trying to push so hard. It's just he's not going to ever capture the magic that he captured, from 96 to 2001.
No, because you don't have that roster. I mean...
Well, you don't have the same fan base anymore. Everybody's like pretty soft.
Well, but you look at that roster, right? You had guys who were not only extremely talented on the wrestling side of things, but also extremely talented on, the gimmick, like the way they talked, the way they're just the whole persona back then was completely different than what it is now. Because to me, the closest thing that the WWE has to that now is Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, why are you sleeping on my boy though?
LA Knight?
LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
He is the Attitude Era imbibed in one man. He is the entire Attitude Era.
But why did they push him away so much?
I think they were trying to avoid hurting his pop with the fans, I think. And I just don't think there's enough room on the roster right now until Roman drops the belt to actually have a good story where LA Knight has a chance. But The Rock, this shit's got to stop. It's awful. Like, someone just take the old man out and shoot him. Like, take this horse out the pasture, and just let it go. Now, the only thing I can see happening is night one, we have the tag team match.
Right.
Seth and Cody, Rock and Roman. Drew McIntyre takes out Seth from the match. Cody gets pinned. Bloodline Rules is enforced on night two for the championship match. I'm calling it right now. Rock special guest referee. And he hands Cody the match.
Yep.
No,
think
Nick, exactly. Stop bringing back one-off legends. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, because Paul Heyman was looking at him do this.
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos and the memes and everything, and yeah,
there's more behind it.
What everyone should be talking about, and I haven't gotten to watch a match yet. The Sting's retirement match. I did see some of the fallout, and that Darby Allin off the ladder through the glass was a pretty fucking awesome spot.
So speaking of Darby Allin, I'm gonna segue here.
Oh.
Segue to no effects with Darby crashes, right? That was off of their double album or single album, whatever that one was called. So they had a new release this week.
They did, and did you get to listen to it yet? I'm a Rat.
About 10 times, yes.
Yeah, really good song.
It delivers that standard no effects sound that, and you know me, I'm a glutton for anything NoFX. Have been since I was 13.
So I was reading somewhere that they wrote that for someone else, and I need to look it up here really quick. I am totally
Was that the one they wrote for Blink-182?
No. That was a different song. Oh shit. Oh, well, I can't find it off the first page of Google, but I read somewhere that it was for another band, possibly on Epitaph. But, so I put it out. Really good song. And the song they wrote for Blink-182, they just didn't. Blink-182 just didn't do. Because I think Tom DeLonge didn't want to have to say, a real punk rocker wrote my music. We have a bullshit button now.
Yes.
Should just follow the rock around with that.
Oh yeah, just every time he speaks now.
Yeah. The only legend I am really interested in seeing just make a special appearance is Rikishi.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have the brothers. I mean, right? The brothers are going to have their match at WrestleMania. Jimmy and Jay.
Do you think he'll do the stink ass?
Well, I don't know, but Nia Jax just ripped that shit off, and that's fucking awful.
That
match, the queen of the botch.
That match. So we're going back to Elimination Chamber here, right? So
she's carried on with that though. It was before Elimination Chamber, and now it's her staple. But
that's where I'm going back to. That match. It was one of the slowest paced matches I've ever witnessed with Rhea.
Well, it's Nia Jax. I just don't think can athletically keep up. Her mic skills suck, and I'm starting to wonder if she's only getting a push because, again, Rock is part of the TKO board, and he's keeping that family in play.
Yeah. I think so.
And Nick brings up a good point, too. If Legends want to do a one-off, let them do it during Hall of Fame.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a great point.
No, that is a good point. I think they do it as a money and ratings grab.
I mean, I watched something the other day with The Miz, right? Do you remember when The Miz dressed up as The Rock and came out?
Yeah.
So it was Vince McMahon's idea. So he tells The Miz, hey, you're going to dress up like The Rock. They're going to believe you're The Rock. And he's like, no, they're not. Like, he's telling the story, and I'm watching it on probably Facebook or something. And he's like, so I dress up like The Rock. I'm wearing a shirt. I got a bald cap on. He's like, I come out. I do the eyebrow. I do the stance. He's like, once they hear the music, they're going crazy. He's like, I get out there. They still don't know it's me. He's like, it's not until I get to the ring that they realize this isn't The Rock. He comes back in, comes back out from after it. And Vince McMahon's like, I told you it would work. He's like, they want to believe so much that he would be here. And that's the thing with Legends is think of it as like in the NFL. If Barry Sanders were to come back and play one more game, how many more Lions fans would show up in those stands? You know what I mean?
Maybe two.
No, I think it'd be more. Like you'd be like, oh, a Legend's going to be here, right? So it's that.
That's to sell tickets. It's a money grab.
Yeah, that's exactly all. That's all it is. Even if it's one snap, you're going to show up to see fucking Barry Sanders dressed again. It'd be like fucking anyone who take somebody who's retired more recently. Like Tom Brady comes back to New England for 2 games, right? You're going to sell more tickets.
Well, yeah, and I think where sports entertainment, professional wrestling is different, though. I mean,
no, it is because
it's showing laziness in their writer's room. To me, it's just laziness. Like, build up new talent, build up generational talent that fans can relate to. And I think all the promotions are having issues with that. I mean, you have some good talent out there. Like, Everybody hates him, but we're Cody crybabies, and I'm gonna stick chicken nuggets up my asshole after this show.
I'm doing that now. They're in there like Benoit balls.
Actually, I'm really gonna fuck with The Rock's mind. I'm gonna have my girlfriend stick chicken nuggets up my ass while we're having sex. And she's gonna be screaming, "Finish the story." There we go. Problem solved. Rock has been canceled. I've been canceled. And yes, Team Cody. I like to see that.
I agree with that. It's time for him, man. I mean, you look at
it's stale right now. It's so stale. And like at a certain point there, he's gonna lose his heat. If not now, I don't think pushing out till SummerSlam is going to allow him to keep his heat. Like,
no, I agree. I think, with the coming back from AEW, it should have been within that first, really within that first few months.
I just hope they don't give. And I'm not a Hulk Hogan fan by any means. I mean, as a kid, yes. As an adult that knows what's up, fuck no. But I think WWE may be hellbent on Roman breaking Hulk's record, which is just a couple hundred days after WrestleMania. But I think they've already built this story up though, and they're gonna give fans exhaustion, and then no one's gonna care.
The thing is Roman doesn't. I feel like Roman doesn't have the clout that there. I used a Zoomer word there. He doesn't have the clout that Hogan had back in the day. I mean,
hey, Hogan no cap.
Thank you.
That's bussin'.
He was a worldwide phenomenon, dude. Like, he was started and he was a freaking babysitter from outer space. Come on, like
fucking Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah.
No Holds Bar. Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, that's something they need to bring back, a Saturday morning wrestling cartoon. Really, you want to bring back some nostalgia and legends? Let's do it like that. Fucking bring back Captain Lou Albano's fucking corpse. Draw that shit up. Get AI to do his voice. And let's have a goddamn Saturday morning wrestling cartoon. And I will eat my WWF ice cream sandwiches and hold my wrestling buddy and sit in front of the TV like I'm 6 years old again.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
No, I agree 100%.
And Nick, they are going to fucking ride this bloodline shit until the wheels come off.
So, I see Nick's got something in here about NWO.
We should have Nick on one day. I think he has a lot of.
Just send him Nick, what's your email address? We'll send you a collab right now. Hop on. No, like what's up with the new DX?
You mean Regeneration X?
Yes.
Oh no, that's just a funny joke with R-Truth, which is brilliant, right? R-Truth,
I like him.
They do his character so dirty, and he's so like just fucking hilarious. It's a much needed comedic break, but at some point they need to take him serious. I mean, let him win Money in the Bank, and let him cash it on Cody, and let R-Truth finish his damn story again. That would be hilarious.
I think one of my favorite things with him is when he was talking to Shawn Michaels. He's like, "You're gonna do well, kid." Like his whole, yeah, it's great. I feel like they need to do more with him. He brings that comedic level that a lot of guys had back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
You know what else he brings? He brings a long storied hip hop career, and I believe he's got a new album coming out. Does
he now?
Yep. And he is definitely a treasure. That is for fucking sure. But yeah, if you get on Apple Music or Spotify and just look up Ron Killings, he's got a bunch of music out there. And it goes all the way back to the days of Tupac and like the East Coast, West Coast shit.
Really?
Yeah. Like before he was a famous wrestler, he was a rapper.
Huh.
So little known fact there.
I did not know that.
And I hope he gets fucking some revenge on the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Damian Priest too. I mean, but I want to see R-Truth just bury him. And then he can cash in his briefcase, probably on Drew McIntyre.
There you go.
Because Seth is going to drop the belt. Calling that one now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Seth, you know, when it comes to modern day wrestling, he is, you know, he's definitely my favorite. He has that flashy, kind of takes me back to like the early Ric Flair days.
Oh yeah. You know what you should do? You should just start wearing your girlfriend's clothes on stage. Her outfits.
Dude, she's tiny.
Well, just do it anyways. That'd make it even funnier. It looks way better than our current stage gear, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just for one show.
I've thought about, you know, like
we'll do a Seth Rollins tribute show.
The Halloween show, I almost ordered a Macho Man costume. Like the tassels, the hat.
Yeah.
Everything, you know. And so next year for the Halloween show, or this year technically, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to order some sort of awesome costume.
You know what? We need to actually get on track with this music video thing. That's been one thing, like we've been talking about it for so long. Speaking of finishing your story,
yes,
we need to make it happen. We have a couple songs that would be really good, including our Macho Man song. Where it would be great if we had those costumes and everything.
Yeah, the one song that I would love to shoot a video for is one that has not been heard by anyone yet.
The new song, Von Erichs.
Von Erichs.
Yeah.
That
we should reach out because it's two of the grandkids, the last living Von Erich, are wrestling in AEW.
Yep.
We need to find a way to reach out, and we need to record the song and send it to them.
Yeah, definitely. It's so that is one reason to come out to the show this Friday, because I'm sure that'll end up on the set list. We're pretty solid on that to this point.
Yeah, no, I think it's in the set.
So, I
don't know how long our set's going to be tomorrow, but that should definitely be on there. All the new songs. We can get rid of, I don't know. We can get rid of something.
Yeah, probably. I'd say, you know, if we're going to do anything, start with.
It's that song you keep fucking up on the intro.
Oh, no, I got that down now.
I still cut it. And the same with mine that's all like pretty and shit. Like, scratch that one too.
Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking
it's bad. I don't even know the names of our songs off my top of my head right now.
I was thinking we start the show tomorrow night with the Von Erichs.
After the intro?
I was thinking just fucking start with Von Erichs and
Von Erichs into the intro would actually fit musically.
I mean, out of the intro into the Von Erichs.
Oh yeah, let's do it. That's definitely my favorite new song.
Yeah, dude. I don't. When I wrote that, I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I was literally just.
Sounds like it came off the heels of our adventure to go see The Offspring.
It did a little bit, yeah.
It has that vibe. Hey, we open the shows intentionally at the Meek, and we will play as long as we goddamn want, because that's our venue.
Right.
And we're going to play five encores. Our actual set's only 4 songs, and we're going to come out and play 3-song encores at least 4 more times.
So did we get, like, I love how we just get added to that shit.
Hey, welcome to the shit show, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. How are you guys?
So I think in 2 weeks, man, we should have Nick on, and we need to get more people on the show, and I'd still like to get the River Rats on to talk about their album. Would have had shit better prepared this week, but again, I got sick on Monday during practice, so...
And I don't do shit but show up and drink, so...
Yeah, that's just how it works. If he shows up, he's got to show up first.
I've been here every week.
No, you have. I really thought about canceling this. Like, it was like 6:45. I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm just like, "Fuck, I don't feel good." I got WWE 2K24, so I've been jamming through the undisputed My Rise story.
I need to get that.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Good.
Lineup is stacked. This My Rise for the Undisputed. I've already had a casket match. Heading into a War Games match. So building up my teams there. There's an ambulance match. They added a bunch of match features, which is cool. And it's actually better writing than Raw and SmackDown sometimes. So,
hold on, I have to say something real quick. Amanda, you need to RSVP, please. Please RSVP. You and Chris, please.
I did see the Iron Claw, and talk about getting punched in the dick every 20 minutes.
I have yet to see it. No spoilers, please.
Yeah, well, spoiler alert. They all fucking die except for one guy.
I know that.
Come on. No, it was really, really well put together, and that's something that MJF had his hands in. So, yeah. If you want to be depressed but really want to have some, like, an entertaining view of The Unluckiest Family, I highly recommend that movie. The Unluckiest Family in Professional Wrestling. It was really, really good, though. Except for the Ric Flair character. They hoed Ric Flair in that.
Did they?
That was cat. I'm going to use my modern terms. That was cat. And didn't The Rock just announce that he's going to redo someone or make a biopic about someone? We just get so off track here.
We do. We bounce around a lot.
Oh, okay. So The Rock is going to do a biopic about Ric Flair. So hopefully they don't cast the same fucking guy. Because that was awful. Like, it was legit awful. But I'm sure you'll be able to catch the Iron Claw on Max sometime the next couple months, Jacky. So make sure to watch it, and then we can maybe do an analysis of it on here.
Oh, I definitely will. Sorry, I'm currently unemployed again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you just leave?
Yeah.
That place sucked anyways. Hey, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nick. We appreciate you interacting with us, man. Have a good night. Enjoy it on your podcast. Shoot us a link to the one that you're on, and we will take a listen when we get some time. We normally try to run these at 6, but we're just running a little late today.
Yeah, it's been a long day for all of us. You know, I sat around and did nothing all day, watched a few movies, did some housework. You know,
Nice. I tried to sleep, but I kept getting interrupted by my coworkers being needy. So, yeah, complete assholes. Like, if I tell you, like, hey, bro, I'm out sick today, and your response is to message me 25 more times when I tell you there's nothing I can do at the moment, I'm trying to take a nap. I'm just going to want to fly to wherever you're at and throat punch you.
so let's see. We've got about 25 minutes left. This is episode 4. So
that means we've done this 8. We've done it 4 weeks, but over 8 weeks. So this is our second month, the end of the second month. So congrats to us.
Congrats to us.
And we will be live tomorrow. Just for anybody that's viewing this, we'll be probably going live around 6:30, 6:45. I don't know, a little bit before we play. Jacky and I, and then we'll introduce you all to our new dude.
Yeah, our new dude, Love 2.0.
Super stoked that that he walked in and learned the song so quickly. We've had 3 practices with him.
Well, I think the thing with him is you know, we went from Mike to Matt, and Matt wasn't bad. But I think we kind of lagged on developing that bond with Matt that we had with Mike, and having Niles there.
Yeah, I mean,
he feels like part of the group.
Yeah, I mean, he's jumped like head first into the shallow pool.
Yeah.
And I had him over here last week, and we wrote 2 new songs together that we'll eventually bring to the rest of the guys. But like, he's hungry. He's got ideas. He wants to be a part of this. We're also gonna have a promo that's gonna launch here for our March 30th show. Got a promo that's coming out for April 5th and 6th, I believe.
Yep.
So,
which I haven't seen the final product, but
I haven't either.
The recording of it. Yeah.
I need to stop being comfortable with calling people hillbillies and telling them that I'm gonna fuck them.
Yeah.
I am entirely too comfortable with that.
You are.
Especially when we're going to the South.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't help myself. Like,
I'm just waiting for somebody to walk up to you and be like, "You sure do got a pretty mouth."
And I will have deserved it. It will be art. I like playing a heel on stage and in front of the camera when we get to do stuff. I think it's fun. Because I'm normally pretty laid back, quiet, mostly nice, kind of an asshole, really. But
no,
when I get to sit there and make fun of rednecks, especially in red states,
yeah,
who might be our fans, and it's nothing personal. It's just it's for the cheap heat. But anyway, so yeah, we got 20 minutes. Went on a tangent there.
That's all right. Yeah, so you know, we got a lot of exciting things going on. The bus, for one.
I'm really excited about this bus thing,
dude. You know, back in our day, and I know this isn't PC, and it won't be the first thing I've said that it's almost got me canceled.
Don't get us canceled. It's only episode 4.
And we were canceled before when we were on the podcast with Punk Rock Night because of me anyway. So
they did kind of cancel us. We have not been invited back, even though we had an amazing performance.
And we were nominated for an award.
Yeah, but we still canceled.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Canceled. Can't get drunk and make funny comments that aren't really funny, but It was heat of the moment. There was alcohol involved, and we were trying to cut promos on each other, and it was in jest, and it is what it is. But yeah, so what's
at least I didn't pay somebody so I could pee on them.
What's your hot take on this one? Let's hear your hot take. You're getting ready. Controversial statement. We're not liable, blah, 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 legalese for any comments that we make. No. We're just here to entertain you and probably annoy you.
All I'm going to say is back in our day, back in our geriatric millennial days, the short bus stood for something else.
No, I know. And now look at us. We're riding the fucking short bus, and I'm cool with that.
Me too.
If any band deserves to be in a short bus, it is definitely us.
It's just, there's things you just can't say anymore, and it's.
But we also do charity work for those groups. I mean, we just did some stuff for Special Olympics Michigan not too long ago, so.
And we got no problem with it. Like, we understand it's a.
No, there's just certain connotations of a short bus.
Yeah.
Physical and mental challenges. Capabilities. But this thing is so fucking cool. And did it have a stop sign? I didn't notice if it had a stop sign or not.
It does not have a stop sign.
No, so
it's not.
It's more like a shuttle bus.
It is. It's a shuttle bus.
Which is awesome. I still think that we need to put in the built-in urinals at every seat.
That was a great idea, except for the fact that when we get pulled over for piss draining out of the undercarriage of the bus.
I don't think that's illegal.
I think it is. I think it is illegal.
If Dave Matthews can dump his entire tour bus full of shit in the Chicago River, and the only reason he got in trouble for it was because it landed on somebody's yacht or boat or whatever the fuck it was, I don't think it's a crime.
I agree. I think everything is.
Because airplanes, when you're flying in airplanes, man, when you flush that toilet and shit, when that tank gets full, they just kind of release it and it just out of the bottom of the airplane. So what's the difference between a tour van and an airplane? Except for we need a private jet. We need to get on this Ric Flair shit.
What are we gonna do with? We could play Vegas like every weekend, actually.
Vegas and Los Angeles and. Yeah.
I am ready to go back to Vegas.
You know, some areas that we haven't done, and I've done in past bands, like I would like to go out to Dubuque, Iowa. They had a pretty cool scene out there. We haven't done Minneapolis.
No.
We haven't done Milwaukee.
No.
We haven't even done Chicago yet.
No, which surprises me because I don't think that would be too hard.
My old friends are fucking flaky, dude. That's what it comes down to. Like, hopefully the Squared Off guys come through after we play with them May 4th.
Well, I think
like one of my buddies, like I used to be in a band On the Attack, and our singer like runs Livewire out there, Livewire Lounge. Like he's like one of the main bartenders there to help set up the entertainment. I was like, hey, dude, get us a show. I've asked him 4 times, and I think maybe he's just mad at me. We didn't end on the best of terms in that band like a decade ago.
Did you like sleep with his sister, his mom? Like...
No, I had to quit the band because my ex-wife was crazy.
I get that.
Like super crazy.
I get that.
Like somebody left a stack of CDs on the coffee table, and it got knocked over. And she lost her shit and started yelling at everybody. And she started bitching and complaining. So I was like, all right, I have to quit, guys, because I'm in hell. See you later.
See, the difference is
But then we got divorced and life was great. And now I have like the most amazing fucking awesome life ever.
Right. It's funny how that happens, right?
It is. And now I drink and... recreationally partake in substances, not because I'm trying to mask my bullshit life, but because I'm happy and enjoying it more.
Exactly.
So
yeah, I mean, that's the way it should be. I mean, you you more than anyone know what my situation was.
Oh yeah, dude, that was brutal.
And you know, coming out of it, and now I'm in a different situation.
It's always different, but hey, you have a room that you can do this in, and look at all those musical instruments that you're allowed to display. And
oh yeah, I'm literally it's like I'm literally allowed to do whatever I want, and it's nice.
I am too, and that's the thing. So if you're watching this podcast and you're thinking about getting divorced and you're unhappy, my hot take is just fucking do it. There's someone out there that you can be happy with, but be happy with yourself first.
Exactly.
That's number one. Figure you out, but don't be afraid. Just fucking do it. I'm a strong advocate for divorce when shit ain't working, because divorce made my life awesome. Like, I instantly, within 2 years, I leveled up salary-wise, drive, motivation, education.
Yeah.
10 years later, I think we're at 10 or 12 years now. Man, I couldn't even imagine being that miserable again. And now here I am. I'm in a punk band again, and I have a girlfriend that lets me get away with stupid bullshit because she's the sweetest, nicest girl ever. Do whatever I want.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When you find that person who lets you be you, that's kind of when hey, I'm in the right spot.
Exactly.
You're not being controlled by anything. You're not,
Toxic partners kill bands. They Yoko Ono the shit out of her. That was her name, right? Yoko.
Yeah,
Ono.
Yoko Ono. Yeah.
Yeah, they will Yoko the shit out of that.
They don't just kill bands. They
crush souls.
Kill you as a person too. I mean,
But now look at us. We're in the greatest WrestlePunk band in the world.
Yep.
I'll say it, because fuck you. Come fight me if you don't agree. We have probably right now, what is our best lineup, with mostly original members, even though I really miss Mike.
Yep.
Not so much the first drummer. Don't really give a shit about him. But we're doing it, and now we're finally able to go places and do things, and look at us. There's not one jealous comment being made, I think, from anybody's partners. It's been nothing but love and support. Mostly just don't get arrested and don't do anything dumb.
Right.
Have fun. And that's the advice we should be getting, because we're fucking in our 40s and we can't.
I'm not yet, but
we can't. Well, and neither is the dude. Yeah, the dude is also the youngest guy in the band now.
I know, it's no longer me.
He's 30. It's just but a child.
It's no longer me.
I'm stoked to have him, man. He brings a level of energy that we haven't had, and he's that missing creative piece, I think, because where we struggle, he's pushing, and he's afraid to overstep his bounds. But man, I want him to overstep his bounds. I want him to come in and shake some shit up, because he's killing it.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job, and he fits in. That's the thing. It's because we're all, the other three of us. Barry is just Barry.
He's like our curmudgeon old man.
Yeah,
love that dude.
I mean, he just got his AARP card last week, so we
got to go get those licenses that we need.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Probably do it.
How's it work for Michigan, though?
I don't know. You'd have to go to the Secretary of State. Do you already have your Michigan ID or license?
No, but I will by then.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I'm scheduled to go.
So, yeah, just tell them that you want that for hire endorsement when you're going to get it. So I have to, basically, I think you have to take the driver test all over again, and it's 4 additional questions. That's what Don was saying.
I don't
So
like that.
I'm going to read the book on some airplanes because I have to go to a class in Florida here in a couple weeks. So I'll probably read that on the airplane. Come back and take the test before we go. But I like the concept. I mean, we can have a guy with a chauffeur's license driving the bus, and then we can party in the back with no consequences.
Right.
I like that.
That'll be nice.
And it's not like we're a bunch of like party animals doing like, like Motley Crue level drugs. We're just like drinking beers, and so it's going to be us drinking beers and watching movies on Netflix.
Right. Playing Super Nintendo. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be streaming some of WrestleMania while we're out and about.
And this gives us also a good opportunity to, because we do have a TikTok. If you guys don't follow us on social media, we have Facebook, Instagram, X, or as I like to call it because I'm old, Twitter. And we also have TikTok. So it'll give us an opportunity to do some stuff from the road and post it online. And
yeah, we need to be taking advantage of our socials. But yeah, this is actually streaming live right now on our X account.
Yeah.
So if you're a porn bot that's constantly following us and giving us a like and watching this video, hey, we're probably not going to subscribe to your OnlyFans, but I mean, you could try. Send free pictures.
But please, if you are watching this, subscribe to Big Toes on Feet Finder. I'm trying to make a living, so Big Toes on Feet Finder.
He is selling pictures of his feet, ladies and gentlemen, for $5 a Polaroid.
Actually, because I can pick up a baseball with them, it's going to be 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping online right now to look at that, but 1 second here. Yeah.
Lotion them up, wax them, do all that good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, we're almost out of time.
Yeah, so let's move to our last thoughts segment here.
All right, go ahead. I will give you the start on that.
So my last thoughts for this week are: 1, check out the new NoFX song that came out. It's amazing. 2, if you are in the Charleston, South Carolina area or the Louisville area, come out. 3, go to Feet Finder, Big Toes. All right. And donate whatever you want. $5-10, whatever. Help me pay
if you don't
child
do
support.
That, if you don't do that, we're gonna be stuck with an OnlyFans, and God knows we don't need that.
I thought about that too, but I was like, does anybody really want to see my fat ass just
you'll never look at traffic
standing
cones
over the camera? Just
you'll never look at traffic cones the same again. That's for sure.
Exactly. No, but good lineup this weekend out at the Arts and Education Center. So come out there and check that out tomorrow night. Go to our wreckedhooligan.com/shop.
Nope. Wreckedhooliganshop.com.
Wreckedhooliganshop.com.
There we go.
Pick up some merch. This merch is also available at our shows now, so you'll be able to get it there as well.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
You gonna show it off? I always get awkward when I'm alone. So, let's sing a song. Papa, can you hear me? Hope he's coming back.
All right, so nobody in the world has seen this yet, so we'll start off with the festival bags. Got some Foley's festival bags. Nice canvas bag, heavy duty. We have our Attitude Era trucker cap.
Nice.
So you can get this at any of our upcoming shows starting March 30th. I don't think we're going to sell merch tomorrow night. I think we're going to start on the 30th. Because I'm kind of worried that we'll run out on the road, and that might not be good for us.
Right.
And then last but not least, we have our Attitude Era t-shirt. Yep. So, make sure that if you want it right away, come to one of our shows. If you want it by next week, visit recthooliganshop.com. You can order it off Rectooligans online shop. All of that comes back to us because I own the fucking thing. So it goes back to us. Fully supports the band. My final thoughts are if you're in Elkhart or South Bend tomorrow, come out to the Meek and support us or tune into this live stream. If you're watching us on Twitch, there is a donate button. You can always donate, and we'll make sure that we post pictures of Jacky's feet.
Yep.
If you are tuning into the live feed or showing up to the show, bring an be prepared to watch me just completely die on stage. If you're coming to the show, bring me an oxygen tank, please. Whatever respiratory bullshit this is probably going to kill me while I'm on stage. So yeah, that's my final thoughts.
Well, it's always good talking to you, sir.
Likewise. Well, I guess we're gonna call it a night.
Yep.
So everyone out there in the Foley Nation, all of our